for me to be here and also an honor. And I thank you everybody for your time. I hope I can pay you back with what you're eating. Don't expect any fireworks or fancy food. We're having, just as Oscar said at the beginning of my presentation, I'm aware of what Spanish cuisine is doing right now with all these techniques and things. I learned all that. Sometimes I cook that, but I think that it's not the best type of cuisine that we can export. So, today we're gonna just have a few dishes that are really, really, really simple food, and that, like Oscar said, original from different parts of Spain. Very natural, vegetables, olive oil, garlic, nothing, like I said, fancy. But, the main thing for me is the flavor. So I hope that at least, even though we don't have the exactly ingredients as we have in Spain, more or less, you get a little bit of the feeling and the taste of like if you were in Spain. Okay. First of all, we're gonna start with a very simple dish that we all grow with legumes, with lentils. Lentils, as probably Amaya says, in general, legumes are very important in our diet, in the Mediterranean diet. Give us all. I'm not gonna talk about the thing because probably Amaya talk enough about that. But basically, like I said, it would be nice if I could be cooking live here and and you get the feeling of everything. But I mean, I'm gonna just explain slowly how I do it. Like I say, nothing fancy. If anybody wants to have the recipe, I don't know, I guess through somebody, if you guys are students from here, maybe through email somebody can send it to you. Otherwise, I can give you my private email and send it to you. It won't be a problem. But I mean, probably somebody here from the Institute can give it to you. Easy. Of course, I'm not gonna be just cooking. You guys are gonna get a chance to try everything. And since I have on my mind the 6 dishes that we're gonna do, as always chefs does, we will invent a little bit, and we improvise a little bit because obviously we're not in a regular kitchen, so there's certain things that they're gonna be missing, or we don't have it. So I'll try to do my best. Like I say, please interrupt me anytime that you need or you have a question. And that's all. I hope you guys enjoy. And we're gonna start with the lentils, which will be something nice to taste while I'm cooking some other things. Basically, what I do with the lentils is soak it in water. In Spain, we put chorizo, or we put like a small piece of ham or bacon, or something coming from the pig to give a special flavor. Here, we did a plain. I don't know if anybody, if there's some vegetarians or no. We don't use any meat product in these lentils. Okay, so we basically soak the lentils in water. Put a couple of onions with some cloves. If I go too fast or something, just let me know. There's something that I might speak a little bit different. Okay. 1 red pepper, 2 tomatoes, a couple of garlic cloves. Supposedly you're gonna do it slowly, low heat. The whole world goes really, really fast. So I have my iPad 2 here, my pressure cooker. So I did it in 5 minutes, and that's about it. Easy. Some salt, and usually in Spain we finish the. We finish it 2 different ways. We either can do what we call a sofrito, which is like a little bit of garlic, tomato, some onion, saute for 5 minutes, get it cooked, and then we add a couple of spoons of sweet paprika, or we don't take as many spices as you guys have here. But I mean, it could be, we could make it spicy if you want. And just stir a few seconds so the paprika won't burn. And put it at the end. If the lentils are too watery, you know, we will add a spoon of regular flour, so it will thicken it up, the stock. Or we can, as we're gonna do now with the vegetables, we could just take some of the lentils and blend it, and that way we could make it a little bit thick. 1 o'clock. Okay. Over here on this pot, what I'm making is what we call pisto manchego, which is similar to a ratatouille. Probably everybody is aware about the ratatouille, knows what it is. This is different and better because it's Spanish, it's not French. So, I already cooked the onion. I already cooked red pepper because it was hard to get red, so we put green. And at this time, we're gonna just add a little bit of zucchini.
Tener en cuenta que estas recetas las vamos a colgar en la página web del Instituto Cervantes.
Oh, she's saying that all the recipes, they're going to be on the webpage of the Cervantes Institute. So, you know, in case...
Chef, what sort of lentil have you used for this? What sort of lentil?
Well, actually, yeah. I bought it here, so let me show you. ¿Dónde estaban las lentejas que estaban por ahí? ¿Alguien las tiene por ahí?
No problem.
I'm going to show you. Because it's true. In Spain, we basically have 2 or 3 types of lentils, and that's all. And probably, if you ask me, I don't know what type it is. Yesterday, I went to a store here, and there were like tons of lentils. Or when I first emailed the people here, giving the recipes, like, what sort of lentils? You tell me what lentil is this? Kali masu?
Black musu.
Okay. You know, the nicest thing about being a chef is every day you learn something. So, you know, happy to be here.
My mother, we make dal
Basically, in Spain, we have the regular ones and maybe some red ones or green ones that come from France, or you know, but you know, don't. Even my mom, if you ask her what type of lentils, she's like, what are you talking about? Okay, so as you can see here, we can do 2 things at the same time. You know, usually people say that man cannot do 2 things at the same time. I'm doing 2. So, just adding zucchini, and we're gonna stir little by little, just low heat, about 5 minutes, and then we will put some tomato. Here, like I said, I'm gonna just take off the red pepper. Okay, Amaya is still on her thing, you know, and she's like, tell them that the tomato has a lot of vitamin C. And it's good for what? ¿Para qué es bueno? It has a lot of iron, you know, so it's good for... No. She thinks that I'm joking with her. No. It's just me that I'm a, you know, I had a breakfast, I ate clown for breakfast, you know? Eat a clown. That's what I have for breakfast. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, I put a couple of carrots, you know, and then we will chop it, and we put it also in the certain people, ¿sí? You haven't talked about this? Okay. She's talking about the beta-carotenes that the carrots has. You know, she's like, every time she's like, we use that. Dime, ¿querías de traducto?
Cocinamos mucho con zanahoria, dieta mediterránea, que es muy buena para la vista y para la piel, para el sol, por ejemplo, que tenemos fresco.
Okay, she's saying that you know, the carrots are very. It has a lot of. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Beta carotene or something like that. Yeah. Good for skin. Good for what else? The eyes. You know.
La retina.
The retina. What else? Anyway. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be. No, this is the nicest thing. It's like slowly, people ask. This is not. There's not any. Okay. People also in Spain usually what they do is there's a little bit of water. What they do is they either put some at the end, just 10 minutes before the lentils are ready, some potatoes, or they boil it, apart and then put it. A nice complement of the lentils that I'm not gonna teach Indians how to do lentils because it's like, but if you mix it with rice, it's very complete dish. It has a lot of protein and it's better for digestion. Okay, so let's see if it's alright with the salt, because usually I cook with very little salt. Remember the first days that I was cooking in the kitchen, I did my internship in a restaurant, and after a month, what they give me, everybody in the kitchen, that they were all ladies, and I was the only man, they give me like a huge sign like this, is like, Sergio, put salt. Because I always forget. Now I put it, but sometimes I don't put the right amount. But I mean, it's always, it has an easy solution. If it was the other way, then I was... See, like, don't put tomato. May I put enough? ¿Puedo poner suficiente? Sí. Okay.
Chef, one more question.
Yeah.
What is the difference? I mean, Italian ratatouille and Spanish ratatouille. How it is?
Italian?
French. French ratatouille.
French, I will be more rude. I'll be like. And Spanish will be. No, it's the same. I was just joking.
Only the name.
But probably, I mean, not normally, but maybe some French they put some butter at the end or something, just to
French people.
To fit sometimes. But I mean, it's to be honest, back in the days I was talking with somebody, with Anna. Where is Anna? Anna left. That usually back in the days in Spain, they cook this instead of regular olive oil. They used to deep fry either chicken or blood sausage or chorizo, and on the leftover oil that it has some flavor, cook the vegetables. That was back in the days. Maybe that will be the difference between the pisto manchego, which is something from La Mancha, from this region of Spain, but it has different varieties depending on where you live in Spain. Like some people, they put it could be used as a main course or it could be used as a side dish, and some people they use this and put some. If I talk too much, you let me know because I can, I could be here all night. Some people they put egg, hard-boiled egg, as a, at the end as a complement, or some people they take this and put it in a little plate, put it in the oven and do like what we call huevos a la flamenca, huevos al horno. It could be nice. Or you can do fried eggs and put this as a side dish. So at the end, it could be nice also for a tuna fillet. With lamb is good. So at the end, you can, you can have it, cook like a big bunch of that and use it in a different ways. I'm always joking, so don't take me serious if or please don't think that I don't want to hurt anybody. If there's any friends here. This is tomato puree. You can make if you're in a rush, you can have fried tomato already and just add at the end. And we want to let it cook just for a few minutes. We put it here. This is the last thing that I'm going to be talking until I serve the lentils. This? Amaya keeps saying that tomato is very good for the stomach.
Pisto.
Ah, pisto? Ah, okay, the whole dish, the pisto manchego, the ratatouille. It's very good for the stomach. What else? It's digestive.
El único plato si añades el huevo que has dicho.
And it could be, there's a main course, like I said before, if we put just some egg on it. So it's a very complete dish. Since the main thing, even though it says culinary chemistry or something like that, the beginning of the, I'm gonna just, because maybe there's some people that they were like expecting, like powders and things like that. The whole thing of this workshop at the beginning, it was called healthy food, but since there are some different organizations involved in this, they decided to call it chemistry thing because this is the year of the chemistry. So somehow we were supposed to relate the chemistry towards the cooking, which it has. But I mean, come on, I'm doing ratatouille. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah, I can be telling you the process of the caramelization of the vegetables, which is called reacción de Maillard, Maillard reaction. But we leave it like this. At least it brings a lot of people, Plus they put my picture, which is the best that I have, so it's alright. I don't know, no, there's not anybody from the, we're going next week in Morocco. What happened? Yeah, it's turning off, it's alright. So, I beg the people at Instituto of Morocco, please put Amaya's picture also, because she's always mad that I'm the only one with a picture. Estoy diciendo que en el próximo taller pongan tu foto, por favor, que solo ponen la mía, ¿no?
¿Eres el protagonista del mago de la cocina?
No. Okay, so let's see if I have enough salt already. Maybe people is gonna complain. I don't know how to cook. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Amaya, could you please turn down? No, ¿te puedes girar, por favor? Gracias. Thank you. I was cooking recently in the States, either salt and sugar. It's not as salty and as sweet as regular sugar and regular salt. I don't know why. So I keep putting, if you have like a regular espresso, you need like 6 sacks of sugar, and still bitter. So, I don't know. Here, salt is good. Amaya is always keeping an eye on me with the salt, but I'm cooking for a lot of people, so I need to put salt. Moderated. We gotta be moderated. I am moderated. I behave well, and a good boy. We're gonna put some more water. We said that we're gonna do improvisation. I don't know if the paprika that you guys brought me. ¿Usa paprika por ahí? Aquí. Is it spicy or not? We'll see. Okay. Anybody don't like spicy here? Anybody? No? Everybody likes, no? So then, okay, so if it's spicy. I'm gonna do. This wasn't planned to do because I bought it and at the end I say like no. This is sweet. Whew. Nice. Then, like I said, we're gonna do something very simple. We leave this here. So that's you will get the more Spanish flavor, because if I don't put paprika this way, you're probably gonna think that it's gonna be like what you guys cook. Don't be afraid of use extra virgin olive oil. Okay, it's I know that here it's slightly expensive than in Spain, like 3 times more. But it's really nice. Either raw, to finish dishes, just with a little drizzle of olive oil at the end. If you do either if I'm cooking this with olive oil, if you at the end you just add a little bit, it just gives you a little kick, whole different flavor. This is the same thing. I'm putting maybe like 4 tablespoons, and you might think, wow, it's too much. I have over a kilo of lentils here, so at the end, the relation is not a lot, okay? Not too much. So, no. Well, los ratitos sí. Okay. Could you please start putting some, ¿No tenemos alguna bandejita o algo a lo mejor arriba que podamos tener y así va a ser más fácil para pasar? Okay, any questions so far? Because I don't know how to sing, I don't know how to tell jokes, so sorry. I don't like those chefs. But even though yesterday I was saying food on the hotel, and there were a very nice local chef. It was funny. He was doing very nice things, but I'm not like I don't know what. Okay. So like I said, if it was if it needs to thicken it up, we will put some flour. I'm gonna leave it like it says, like they are. I have to say also that this is my first demo in English. So, I mean, I know how to speak in English, but I never thought like this in English. So, I apologize if I say wrong things, but I'm just gonna turn it off because I'm gonna also just put this. We blend this first. I keep talking and talking, and at the end, disturb. Okay, we blend this. Like I said, if I did, everybody can listen to me here. If I didn't put onion here, we would have chopped some onion here, let it cook enough. But since I have onion here, I'm just gonna put paprika. So we blend this. Since usually I pretend that I'm cooking, today that I'm cooking live, I don't put stove on. No. Okay. Yes. Claro, como cuando yo he dicho que hablaba inglés, pues tú ya lo has dicho tú, ¿no? ¿Solo de eso? Oh, ya está. Ok. usually I work with induction, you know. But yeah, go ahead.
I saw you using extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
Do you not find that when sauteing onions or something, when sauteing onions,
Pardon me?
when sauteing onions,
Yeah.
chopped onions, in extra virgin olive oil, do you not find that the oil then starts burning very quickly as compared to say a different oil like say mustard or sesame? You can tend to withstand higher temperature.
Yeah, I mean, with grapeseed or with canola oil or some other olive oils, yeah, you can have a higher heat temperature, but we don't want that. I mean, that for deep frying or whatever, fine. Healthy-wise, it's not the best. The best olive oil, I mean, the best oil for cooking healthy-wise is extra virgin olive oil. If I wanted to deep fry something, let's say that I want to do a crispy salmon skin, for instance, I will do it with grapeseed oil, because that's, for me, that's the highest. You know, I can put it up to 200 and it will get burned. This, you know, I mean, we cook in Spanish cuisine, so you know, I cannot use that. But we're not gonna burn it. I mean, maybe it's a little bit hot now. What I do is do a little twist. Did I answer your question or not? Really? No. You can tell me. You know.
Now, the reason I asked about sauteing onions was because if you want the onions to be really soft, if you want them to caramelize properly, you need to let them be for some time.
Yeah.
And with extra virgin olive oil or any other oil, even refined olive oil, it tends to start burning. So you need to start cooking it faster, making it crispier and less caramelized.
No, because if you wanna really do a good sofrito, you don't need to do it at a higher temperature. When you cook onion, if you really want to take all the water from the onion, what you gotta do is just do it at low heat.
Low heat, exactly.
Low heat.
It stays longer. It stays longer.
Yes,
so
exactly.
You can heat it up faster.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, but I don't want to. Well, here,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, but just to cook this dish, like I said before, I'm not gonna put onion because we have 2 onions here and we just blend it. If we chop finely half an onion, that's what you need. You're gonna cook it just for a few minutes, and you want it just for taste. You don't want it to take all the water off, and that will be a different preparation. But honestly, just to cook most everything, olive oil. If you want something really crispy and you want it at a really high temperature, use canola oil, which is not the best for me, but it's, you know, I know that everybody on deep frying, you know, use it, or canola or sunflower or some other things. You guys here got the ghee, no? So, but for what I'm doing, you know, I won't use something else. Plus, we want the flavor also of the olive oil. That grapeseed has no flavor at all. You know, it's very neutral. And canola, it has a flavor that is corn oil, same thing. You know, at the end, yeah, it has a very high burn temperature. It's supposed to be a little bit higher. This is paprika. We don't want it really high, because if the paprika burns, I'm not saying anything new, it will get really high. So then, just a little bit, we put it here, and now lentils really taste like Spain. Turn it off. I'm going to chop really quickly the carrot. We're going to put it, and got the spoons already? This, give me 1 second. Servilletas, sí, podríamos ir ya poniendo servilletas. I keep asking everybody what's lunch time in India, what's dinner time in India. Everybody's telling me anytime because you guys are always eating. But I asking again, what's lunch time and dinner time?
The standard time of lunch is 1 to 2.
1 to 2?
1 to 2, and the dinner time is 8 to 9.
8 to 9?
This is the standard time.
Almost like in Spain. Okay.
People whenever
I guess there are places that you can have late dinners, no? Especially if they're, tourists or whatever.
It's more like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? It's funny because in Spain, usually when there are a lot of tourists, especially either Americans or English, they want to go to dinner at 6. And at 6 o'clock we're having merienda, which is something in between lunch and dinner. Or they want to go lunch at noon, which we're having aperitivo. We're having beer with little tapas or something. So we are eating all day long, but we have a name for each time. It's not. We have breakfast, we have aperitivo, we have lunch, we have merienda, we have dinner, and sometimes if you're going out too late, we have after dinner, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, she's got, I forgot that she was here. She's like, don't eat too much. Amaya, si bebes, tienes que conducir. If you drink, you gotta eat. Otherwise, you're like, you're too drunk. By the way, congratulations if anybody likes cricket. Everybody yesterday night, everybody was really, really happy. I took a tuk-tuk, and the driver was a little bit happy. So he's like, oh, my friend! Here and there. I saw the meter says 298 before I jump on there. It's like, hello, the meter is, oh, got it. Tonight is party, you're my friend, I'm your friend. Say, okay. Take me to the hotel. It was really, really close, but we were a little bit lost. And she's pregnant, by the way, so, And he's like, okay, let's get it. So at the end, he's like, give me your phone number, I take you around. Say, here's 100 rupees, have a good night, be careful. Good luck on Monday. Because the next match is on Monday, no? Wednesday. Oh, he was like, the 28th. Against Pakistan, no? Okay. Well, I guess he was too happy, He didn't know what it was against. Okay. We're gonna add some carrot. Because Amaya says that vegetables are very important, no, Amaya? She is like, traveling with her, I'm a chef, come on, I like to eat, I'm 180 pounds, 90 kilos. I wish I could be in a better shape, but with her it's like, eat fruit, don't eat this. So I'm like, I like her a lot, but it's been a hassle. Yeah, you too. Tú también te lo pasas bien. Okay. Alright. For her? Fruta, verdura. Okay. Nothing, no meat. Usually you can do it with,
Un poquito de chorizo es lo típico, pero
Para mí no meat. No
no
meat
soy
at all.
vegetariano.
We're cooking this in Morocco next week, so imagine if I do chorizo or ham, Actually, I was thinking, to do it like that and don't say anything, and say it afterward. That was. Go ahead.
What were you blending? I'm sorry, I missed that.
What I blend is we put a green pepper, 2 green peppers. I put an onion. We put 2 tomatoes.
Well, the carrot you kept back.
The carrot I leave it on. Usually, if I overcook it, I blend it too, But today it was good, so I leave it like that. It's nice also, besides the lentils, to have something to, texture. So they're not too hot, so you guys can eat it almost. And then I have my two helpers here that I would like to give her a clap because you know they've been helping me a lot. And I don't know if. Okay. No, mejor sirves aquí para que no se manche y lo y es pura little, you know, like halfway, pura spoon or okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep doing a pistol, which will be in the next stage. I don't know if Amaya calls you, tells you the full menu. The first, I'm gonna show you how to make it, but I'm not gonna make it because unfortunately I have only one pan. Next time that I be here, I will bring all my equipment. It's not a big complaint. It's like just to make sure that I have everything. Or sometimes, you know, chefs, we take so many stuff. I don't want to bother people, and sometimes, you know, there's certain demos that I do that I even bring my own stoves. Every time that they show me at the airport, they're like this, you know, really happy because they see me with 50 million suitcases. But I really came with very little. I bring my smile, and that's enough. Okay, so after we put the tomato, we're just gonna let it cook a couple of minutes. Having the lentils there. Like I said, maybe it's not the perfect dish to show in India because you eat lentils every day and then 50 different times.
Different spices too.
Yeah, no, here not spices at all, you know, just salt. So, you know, it might be different than the way that you eat, but this is Spanish cuisine. So I'm not. Here we're not saying if I'm good or bad, you know, it's just to try something different, you know, get the feeling of Spain. We will eat it like this. Some people will drizzle some olive oil on top also.
Chef, is it like this only? There's some bread, like there's some bread or something that is...
Yeah, I mean, we have it in a big bowl. Like I said, we can put, we use it as a starter. Some people, what they do is like, they have a couple of, they have two bowls of this with some rice. You're done. Or that, and maybe later just fry egg or something. Because it's very, like I said, it's very complete, and you don't need extra, you know.
But is it the same or do you add this more spicy stuff?
No. Spicy is nothing. Nothing. That's why I'm saying that you're probably gonna miss something, you know. But just think that you're in Spain. Okay?
Will you get the taste of olive oil?
Black pepper. I did not put it. Yeah, you can put whatever you want. I mean, in cooking, you can do. I mean, you can follow a recipe, or you can. The good thing about cooking is like you can do your own. On a basis, you can do your own, and you can improve, and you can even do something different than what I'm doing. But the thing is, we're trying to show what we do in Spain. Obviously, here maybe it's not the best recipe to show, but since we built the whole workshop for all the countries, you know, we slightly did some change. But this is, I mean, there's a few Spaniards here that maybe they will think that they did enough home. ¿Todavía no habéis comido vosotras, no? ¿No? Maybe they will get that feeling.
Chef, Americans make Southern American people, they make red beans like this.
Who?
Southern American people.
Okay.
They make red beans.
Red beans like this?
Same.
No, but not like this. They use they use like, what's the name of, I got a little present that somebody gave me today. What's the name of this?
Fecha.
Ah, that's
¿Quedan muchos? A ver si faltan muchos.
Jaggery. No, it's jaggery. Jaggery. Good. Jaggery.
okay, so in South America, they use glutamato monosodium. All the lettuce and everything just to power the flavor. We don't use any of that. Because
A ver si
obviously
faltan
this
muchos.
is good for her, but glutamato monosodium is
A ver
very
cuántos
good.
faltan.
This is something that you guys use for ¿cómo se llama esto para potenciar el sabor? ¿Alguien me lo sabe decir? Good. No, es good. Pero tiene otro nombre. They give it to me just to try it.
¿No ha dicho algo de ghee o...?
This is very tasty.
Ghee.
It's called jaggery.
Jaggy. But it's just to give flavor, no? To more power.
Actually, yeah, it's not after the dinner. After the
No. So this is because another thing. Oscar is not here.
We never use it for cooking.
It's good.
We never use it for cooking.
Huh?
We never use it for cooking.
This is good.
No, good is good. We have different names also.
Oh no, it's not good. No.
This is...
Absi.
That's a protein.
There you go. Because we've been talking at the beginning this morning about this and that, so again I think this is just... No, this is funny because they give it to me like this, they're like, this is Afghan. So like, it looks like something different. It's good for the stomach and all that. Exactly, bravo. Okay, well, in Spain we don't have this. We don't, our stuff like this is just garlic, paprika, and olive oil. We don't have any spices just to overpower the flavor or anything. No. In fact, when I don't know if anybody is aware about soccer, not big fans. Back in the days when Beckham was playing at Real Madrid, I'm from Madrid. I'm a Real Madrid fan, of course. His wife was saying that Spain smells garlic, because everything is with garlic. So that's our garlic, olive oil, paprika. That's the main thing. So, everybody taste the lentils? Is anybody missing? ¿Se sentís como en casita un poquito o no? ¿Sí? ¿Está bon? ¿Ah? ¿Molt bon?
Picantito las quiero, Bien.
Picantito no.
Sí, picantito sí.
She's saying that they're spicy. Are they?
No. I don't believe that.
Just a little bit at the end. Just... I think that they're... I burn it a little bit. Sí, I did it on purpose. Just to give you that smoky flavor. Now, honestly, when you cook like big bunches in a stove, that I really thank the school that we give us all the equipment, it's not the same at the end, when you do it in a rush. I'm just thinking about my baby to get back home. So, but yeah, they're a little bit. It tastes good. Oh well. Sorry. Well, this I hope doesn't take it. Sí, pero vamos a probar primero si está bien de sal. Then the next dish is what I told you at the beginning, the Spanish ratatouille.
This is what, like a main course or something?
What?
Course.
I'm doing the 2 appetizers. two main courses. I am? Yeah. ¿No lo ven?
Platillos de plástico tenemos.
Sí, pero vamos a poner eso y vamos a poner dos.
El pistón.
Las dos cosas. Okay. Since we don't have that many silverware, we're gonna do two dishes from the. More or less, this is. It's already explained. So what I'm gonna. Another very typical festival dish in Spain, especially in the area of Catalonia, our ladies down there. It's called escalivada. Usually escalivada, it's a vegetable dish that you do it either on the oven or roasted in a fire fork, or, you know, or outside in a grill or something. And you, it's made out of roasted garlic, roasted onions, roasted eggplant, roasted bell peppers.
Vamos pelando.
Okay? No, está todo hecho y yo lo voy a hacer aquí todo. Okay? So, obviously we don't have an oven here, so I'll try to do my best. And I have already here roasted eggplant, roasted onion, and roasted tomatoes. The peppers are over here, and we want to wash it a little bit. And that's all. Once again, this also could be eaten as an appetizer. It could be eaten also as a garnish with some codfish or some other. You can have a nice salad with this, or you can have a toast that we're gonna do now. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna mix this. We're gonna give you guys a plate with some ratatouille, some escalivada, which are more or less the same ingredients, but in a different way. We're gonna run, 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 run. There you go. Like I said, more or less the same ingredients, but different flavors, because one has that roasted flavor, and the other one just is like sauté type of thing. Again, when we were building the workshop, it's like, think about healthy vegetables, etc. So that's what we came out now. All right. So basically, if we do it at home in an oven, I don't know if. I'm sorry, but I don't know a lot about India. It's my first time here. I wish. Is anybody from the Institute here? I wish they invite me again, or somebody else. You know, I'm willing to come back. Anybody has an oven at home? Yeah? Well, sorry for the question, but you never know.
Everybody knows.
Huh? Not everybody, no? Okay.
Enough people.
Pardon me? You do?
Enough people have.
Enough?
Enough people.
Ah, okay.
Enough people have.
Okay.
Lot of people.
Okay. Not enough? No. Exactly. Enough people is not a good combination. Okay. So, see? Okay, I gotta run. Okay, we run. We're gonna do very just. Somebody saying that I speak too much and I don't cook. My wife does the same, says the same thing. I speak too much. I'm not married. Just in case anybody is interested. You don't. So, pardon me? I do have a baby, but I'm not married. I'm a single parent. I'm mother, you know. Not everybody, you know, they, at least in Europe, they want to be equality, you know. So I'm a single dad. Isn't it nice? No, that's the best thing that ever happens to me. To have a baby. When I was pregnant, no, that was the hardest part. But no, it's.
Sergio, I can't quite see what.
Okay, sorry. We're gonna change here. I'm just chopping the eggplant. Like I said, we roasted.
What did you do? You put it in foil and you roasted it?
Well, you can even do it like this. Or basically, what we do in Spain is we just put it in a sheet pan, heat it up the oven, preheat the oven, 180, 200 degrees. Put some olive oil on top. We always use olive oil, even for deodorant, olive oil, everything. So we roasted the whole thing, everything. Of course, what it takes longer is eggplant and the onions. We also put, I'm just gonna tell you a secret. We also put some whole head of garlic. I tried to roast it in the pan the way that I did it, and it burned the whole thing. So I didn't put it here. But if you just cover it with aluminum foil and put it there, let it sit for 10-15 minutes. Yes. No, I'm saying the garlic. I mean, you put everything on the sheet pan, even mix eggplant, red peppers, onions, and garlic. You roast it. For instance, tomatoes, it will take 20 minutes. The garlic will take 10-15, and then the eggplant and the onions almost 40. So you just let it roast, take it out. A nice trick that I guess everybody knows: when you roast peppers, if you want to peel it right, you just put it in a plastic bag.
No, this is an extended topic. I don't know that.
If you ever roast peppers at home, just take it hot, put it on a plastic bag, close it, let it sit for 10 minutes until it gets cold, and you're gonna peel it. Just
The skin peels off.
yeah, just in 2 seconds. I guess you don't cook too much. So the thing is, we chop up everything. Once we have everything roasted, mix it with some salt and olive oil. So I'm not saying anything new. And that will be. That's called escalivada.
Sergio, lo que te quedan de las verduras también.
¿Cómo?
Las verduras al
Yeah. Also, not here the way that I cook it, but when you cook it at home, there's gonna be like a nice vegetable juice from the peppers, from the eggplants and everything. You can take that juice and reduce it a little bit, put it on a pan and put it on reduce it a little bit to concentrate more the flavor, and just add it at the end, and you're gonna get the whole flavor. It also had that roasted flavor that is the nice thing about this dish, because usually, like I said, this dish, sorry, like the way that you cook calzots, they do it on the fire. Calzots is like a spring onion that it's only from, correct me if I'm wrong, from January, de enero a abril. ¿Quién es la catalana?
Las dos, pero ella...
Ella es la experta de calzots. De enero a abril, más o menos? ¿Sí? Okay, right now we're on season of calzots, so it's a huge spring onions that we do it over the fire, to roast it until they burn, wrap it in newspaper, and let it cool a little bit, and then you just peel the whole thing, eat it with romesco sauce, which is a sauce made of pepper, garlic, tomato, and walnuts, no? Walnuts, no. Walnuts, no. Avellanas. Avellanas son hazelnuts. Hazelnuts, exactly. And some people, they do walnuts because they're cheaper. In Spain. Same with pesto in Italy. They do different. So that's a nice sauce, and then they dip it up. Well, that's the whole thing. Roasted. I'm not gonna keep talking because they're gonna give me a hard time. And basically, we chop it. Chop it. I need what I need? Sorry. Oh, no, I have the one. Here. Sometimes I try to find similarities between, certain dishes of Spanish and some other countries. When I use eggplant in Spain, that reminds me to Papa Ganoush in Morocco, you know. We're not using sesame, we're not using tahini, but, you know, I always think about that. Even though I'm cooking Spanish cuisine today, I love to travel, and I always like to do a mix of everything, you know, or use certain things. My type of. So. What time the chefs start working? ¿A qué hora? ¿Las 7? ¿7? 7? Gotta hurry up. Okay. Promise to hurry up. Well, maybe the onions are supposed to be a little bit more roasted, but like I said, since we don't have an oven, I gotta do what I have. Okay, so try to clean a little bit more. Take off all the roasted so we can chop. When we do this, you keep chopping. She's wearing a rush. I mean, I could be here until midnight. My plane leaves at 5 a.m. So, but the guys gotta be here, they're gonna leave. So, while she's chopping, I'm gonna show you also what we call salsa verde, which is, if I found, we have a hot sabotage. Is there any pan? No? Sorry. Could you please wash me this, please? Thank you. Okay, well, I keep chopping, and I'm gonna show you just very quickly the green sauce, which probably, like I said, excuse me my ignorance, maybe you already do something here similar. It's like the main sauce for fish in Spain. It's made out of spring onion, olive oil, parsley, sunflower. Sometimes we use fish stock or just regular water. You know, we blend it, and that's like a nice green sauce. With that sauce, we basically can cook most of the types of fish that they're like really meaty, like they're like hard, not really soft, but they need to be cooked, you know, at least 10-12 minutes in the oven. And also we cook clams with that, you know, and it's a very nice and simple sauce. In fact, I don't know if people know anything about Spanish cuisine. We have one of our most famous dish is tortilla de patatas, which is a potato omelette. If you cook potato omelette with this sauce and put like 3 or 4 clams on it, that's something unbelievable. So, since everybody knows how the fish tastes, and since we're running a little bit late, at least you try these 2 things. I'll show you the sauce, and have a little dessert that is going to be really simple. And when I said to everybody, it's like, are you going to eat orange with olive oil? I said, yeah. Somebody was like surprised, but yeah, we want to have that. Orange, a little bit of sugar, walnuts, and a drizzle of olive oil. It's going to be really good. And that's going to be the end. Okay, we have that. Okay, here. Okay, just put this over here. We chop this off. with the tomato. The good thing about this is like, maybe you like this way of cooking, and in plus, you can add something. You can add maybe some cumin, you can add some anise, you can add coriander, and do your Indian scalivada, you know? And that will be probably, it will come out probably really, really good. This also, it happens same thing as the pesto. We could have it eat it like this in a nice toast, and it could be a good appetizer, or we can use it as a garnish for either fish or meat. I'd rather to have it with meat, but any more?
¿Puedes comentar que estoy haciendo la valoración del taller, los papeles que estoy entregando?
Amaya is going to hand you a paper with to grade our workshop. If we get a bad grade, they won't pay us. No, just kidding. No, be honest. If you really like it, just put whatever you feel like. If you don't, do it also, because we will improve and think about doing something better. So be honest. And don't, you know.
Can't understand Spanish.
It's in Spanish? Then put the maximum. That's all. Amaya, ¿qué pasa? ¿Que la has puesto en español? ¿Te lo tienes que poner en inglés? Oh, sorry about that. You know, they think, I mean, it would be really nice that everybody is speaking Spanish, but, you know, we gotta be open and do those things. Oh, if you guys give me 3 seconds, I can go over and translate it for you. Okay, you keep chopping this, please. Can we mix it? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it says. Okay, they said value in general the workshop, number 1, okay? They said put from 1 to 4 the next, the following facts. ¿Lo van a traducir? ¿Quién lo va a traducir? Ok. Vale, venga, ok. We have an awesome translator, nicer than me, so, you know. Venga, dale.
Yeah. Okay. So here's to rate the work. Yeah. The first, okay. You can give mark from 1 to 4. Yeah. 1 is that you completely disagree. Yeah. And 4 is that you agree completely. Okay. Yeah. So the number 1 is the worst one, number 4 is the better one. Yeah? Okay? So, the first it says there that el taller me ha resultado interesante, this workshop has been interesting. Yeah? So you can rate from 1 to 4. If you think it has been interesting, you just have to tick the 4th one, not the first number 1. Yeah? Yeah? Okay? Yeah?
Ahora sí, enseñamos a ver.
Then, second one. Las recetas me parecen atractivas. Yeah? Okay. The recipe, they are interesting for me. Yeah? Not the workshop, but the recipes. So if you think they are interesting, just tick 4. If you are not interested, tick 1. Then, the third sentence there. La información científico-nutricional ha sido clara. If you think that the information, the nutritional information they gave us before, yeah, or I said before, interesting, just tick 4. If not, tick 1. Okay? See? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody's following me? Okay. Then, fourth sentence here. La demostración culinaria ha sido clara. If you think the Sergio's performance has been clear, yeah, you understood everything, just tick 4. Yeah? If not, tick 1. If you think in the middle, just 4 and 3.
So which score from myself?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, the big one. Los docentes han estado accesibles y han sabido resolver las cuestiones planteadas. You think
Sponsor.
the speakers here, they have been clear and it has been easy to make the calculation, yeah? You think the environment is good to make it? Yeah? Okay, next one. Creo que puedo poner en práctica lo que me han explicado. If you think that you can do at home what they said today, yeah? All the dishes they prepared today, if you think you can also do it at home. Seventh one. He aprendido algún concepto científico de utilidad. If you think today you learned any scientific concept that could be interesting for you. Yeah? ¿Sí? Okay. Next one. Con los consejos recibidos puedo cambiar algunos de mis hábitos alimentarios. If you think that with the advices they gave you today, you can change any habits. If you think you can improve your diet. Yeah? You can have a healthy diet after this work. And
Olive oil.
last one, grado de satisfacción general con el taller. Generally, if you think that this workshop has been useful. Like it. Yeah? Then you have the second question that says, indique si es hombre o mujer. Hombre means man, mujer means woman. Okay? So you just have to see if you are man, hombre o woman. Mujer. Yeah? Number 3, you have to tell us your age. Indique su edad, please tell us your age. And fourth one, you have here some space to write any suggestion, yeah, or any idea that you think you can think that it will be interesting for next workshop. Okay? Yeah, you can write it in. Yeah? Any doubt? No doubt. No doubt? Yeah, certainly right.
Okay, so
Name, the, sorry, the first one, when it says, only written you that. That means see. Yeah? You don't have to write your see. You did. Yeah? You don't have to write your name, I think. Just el nombre.
No name, because otherwise I will follow you. You know? I will chase you if you grade low that you should. Okay, so we're gonna give you now the 2 dishes that we did with the. Yeah, we're gonna serve you some wine, of course, after all this waiting. So Noelia is doing some wine also. Okay, so. Huh? Yeah, sure. A lo mejor tenemos. Do we have more spoons? La cuchara por ahí. Okay. Sí, vamos a poner ya vino un poquito. Poner una cubita de sal. Sí, claro. Ahí. Okay, so like I said, I mean, both dishes, escalivada, roasted vegetables. At the end, I don't know, since everybody was really paying attention to the test, we put some salt and olive oil and cook. And like I said, for us, olive oil is our culture. We use it for everything. Even they said and they recommend to have, the first thing when you wake up is to have a teaspoon or a coffee spoon of olive oil. That will be the best thing to have, you know, for your body, your stomach, everything. So we put it at the end, just like that, and cook. It's the best thing to fight cholesterol, and don't be afraid of. Some people say that believe that using olive oil is the same as being or getting fat. What we're using and the little bit that we're using is really healthy and really nice at the end. Nothing fancy, but you can think about doing an Indian one. You know, put some spices, or maybe you guys have something similar already in your. Is there anything that could be more or less similar? You know about this?
Yeah, mixed vegetable like that. Mixed vegetable tomato sauce.
Mixed vegetable and tomato sauce. That's all.
And this eggplant is smoke it and we make chutney.
Chutney. Smoke it with sugar.
Tandoor, you know, tandoor.
Yeah.
I make chutney.
And also ginger.
Ginger, garlic, green chili, coriander.
Thank you. Okay, so green sauce, very quickly. We're gonna chop some garlic. Depending on what we're gonna do, if we're gonna leave it like this, we can chop it really fine. Or if we're gonna blend it like we do, we just gonna leave it like this. And that's all. We put some spring onion.
The salsa got the red.
That's the green sauce that we do for the fish. I'm just gonna let it stew.
Está muy rico, dicen, ¿eh?
¿Sí? Tienen hambre. Okay. Yeah? Now with the wine we know it's better.
He dicho que cero alcohol, pero hay días especiales que...
Amaya, eres demasiado. Amaya is very strict. It's like zero alcohol. Come on, we're Spaniards. Party, no alcohol. ¿No? Digo yo. Okay, green onion. I want a little cookie. I'm gonna chop some parsley as well. I won't keep you too long. I'm just gonna do this. Olive oil. then I like to use the green part of the spring onion. Some people they throw it away. Some people they do they curly and they do things for decoration. These are the same as the stems of the parsley. It has the most flavor. Plus, it gives us a nice color. So we call it green sauce. Please make sure that it's green. Because some people they don't use this part. They put then fish stock. They put also flour. So at the end, it becomes really, really white. Okay, so saute a little bit.
Sergio, talk us through that. So
What I'm going to use this for?
just talk us through what all you've done so far.
Yeah, I chop a little bit of garlic, then spring onion, and some parsley. I'm just going to let it cook for a few minutes.
And you put it all at the same time.
No, first the garlic. Usually, I mean, you guys are big fans of garlic also. Yesterday I have an amazing garlic naan that I'm still eating. Love it. Since I don't have to kiss anybody, you know, I just have garlic all the time. So basically we cook this for a few minutes. Then we want to add some flour. Cook it really, really fast.
Flour meaning what?
Yeah, wheat flour. Refined flour. Just a little bit.
What is that? What is this?
Yeah. It will change a little bit the color, but it will be. Yeah, it will be okay. Save these spoons because if you want to taste this, then I have some fish here that I'm going to do it really quickly. We don't have any more forks. So we cook it a little bit. We add some salt. I'm going to... Technically, you're supposed to save the bones for the fish, do a little stock, and put the fish stock here. But I was lucky enough to find fish. For me, that I'm not from here. Next time, I'm gonna get everybody's phone number. So next time I will find everything.
You bought the fish? Where you bought the fish?
Yeah, I bought it here. Somebody from the Institute took me to a very nice fisherman. It's scary for me since I'm from Europe. Well, cheers, eh? Thank you for coming.
Where did you buy the fish from? Where did you buy?
I bought it. Somebody took me here, but I don't know the place. I can show you the fisherman face. Hold on a second, and you tell me what it is. You tell me the name because I forgot. But maybe you know the fish. No, it's not salt. It's that's the amen.
Oh, it's an island market. Yes, fish.
What fish?
Okay, I'll show you and you tell me. That's a real meat.
You have not taken the picture of fish. You have taken the picture of
You know the fisherman? You know the guy? Okay. Of course, we didn't skin off and everything.
No, there's a leaf cord. Leaf cord. This is leaf cord.
Yeah? I'm sorry, what's the name? I don't know. So, we put some
Sergio, how did you choose the fish? You just pick out the fly?
well, the fishes that they were there, like I said, for this sauce, I mean, I don't know which type of fishes you can buy here, but usually in Spain we do it with monkfish, we do it with halibut, you know.
So what they do,
Yeah, because of the meat. It needs to be hard. It needs to be a hard fish. If it's too soft, if it's let's say a snapper or something like that, it won't go good. Snapper for me, it's nice to be fancier or grilled or something. But when it's sauce, it needs to be a meaty fish. You know, something that it needs to be cooked a little bit. You know. Because the nice thing about this sauce is that when you cook it, pardon me? Tuna no. No. Because tuna, for me, the best thing is to eat it either raw or just fancier, very slightly, with ratatouille will go perfect. Tuna. You know? But for me, barely raw or just, you know, completely rare.
Or like ceviche.
Yeah, or ceviche, tartar, you know.
Yeah.
But tuna, with this tuna, it's a type of fish that if you cook it too much, it gets really, really dry, and at the end you eat it like a ball. You need, for this sauce, you need a fish, this type of meat, because when you cook it, it doesn't get really, really dry, and when you eat it, it's like, it's nice, you know? It needs time to be cooked, but it's nice in your mouth. So, basically, we will put by eye just a little bit of flour, tiny bit. We let it cook for a little bit. We put some salt, and at this time, we were supposed to have. Just pretend that this is the best fish stock that you can find in the market. Okay, so we put it. And we let it boil for a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna just cut the fish. I can answer you a few questions if you got any, because then I have to be with this lady for an interview, somebody else, so at the end, even though my plane leaves in 9 hours, maybe I miss it, because I need to go for dinner. Noelia is gonna take me out for, I don't know, for drinks.
¿Tenías vino blanco?
Huh?
¿Tenías vino blanco?
I don't want vino blanco.
¿Estaba fuera?
So I gotta do a lot of things before I leave. Eh? Tough day. That will happen when you're on Tuesday, you're gonna be in Morocco, you know, it's like so many things. Well, people also here, what they do is they put a little bit of white wine. I have white wine. In fact, she brought it for me, and I forgot. You can put no. You can pour it. Anybody wants to? No, it's not too cold. It's okay. Sometimes I guess it happens to everybody. You know, sometimes usually I have everything nice, and you know, I wrote my things, I do my homework, but I never take it out. So at the end, there's certain things I forget. Smile, throw a couple of nonsense. That's it. Eh? ¿Me despistas tú? Okay, so we cook it a little bit. We need to add some more stock. No, I need to. You know what I need? I need this maybe this and this. Do we have another one? There was something like this, no? Here. There we go. Always. Yeah, the thing is, because we don't have that many things. No, but the oranges are like this. Get this. This is like cooking on the street food, huh? Almost. Okay. So we're gonna let it cook for a few minutes. There you go. You try that? Are you sure? Ah, later? Later. You should try now. Even though you're helping me. I give you the permit. So while I'm cooking, you eat. Okay? Thank you. Huh? Just like that? We're gonna put the sauce and then we're gonna cook it here for a few minutes. Huh? Wash it?
You don't wash the fish.
The fish? Yeah. If I wash it? Yeah, you can wash it. Well,
Because it is good now, because in Indian
yeah, it's true. You're right. Usually in Spain I don't do it, but yeah, you're right. I'll wash it. Thank you, huh? There we go. Okay. We're supposed to have napkins somewhere, maybe outside. Yeah, you can. How many people are we? So this is a nice way. We should have served the wine at the end, you know. Oh well. So this is a nice way to have ready, or almost ready, a fish for dinner, and then just put it at the oven 10 minutes and serve it later. You know, if you have like a reunion family or this type of things. No, yo no te manches. Ya te ganó el pan, déjame ganar. ¿Está bien? Yo ya te he dicho que cuando tú me veas nervioso, no te preocupes. Lo que sí podemos hacer es, joder, lo que pasa es que ahí vamos a tener platos suficientes para. Entonces, si quieres, no van a servir té, yo creo, al final, cógete todos los platos de las tazas y los pones ahí para el postre. Y estíralo y ponemos la naranja solo y luego lo terminamos. we run short on plates, so we need the underneath plate for the dessert. Okay, so after a few minutes cooking this, we're just gonna blend it. And this is something that you can do ahead of time or have it the day before, have it ready. And like I say, I don't know what type of shellfish you guys have here, but if you have clams, you can have this little sauce. No? No, I'm saying that if you can find clams here, I don't know if it's something, I mean, of course, I know that it's not typical from, but if clams or mussels or something like that, nothing. Well, this type of fish, it will go good. Sorry. Okay, so we're almost there, huh? Any questions so far in the meantime? No?
Is it a boiled? Just cut it. Is it a boiled item?
Pardon me?
It's boiled or it's fried? Fish is boiled or fried?
Fried? No, it's boiled. Steam. Yeah, you can do it steam, in the oven, or you can do it with heat. What I'm gonna do, since we're here, I'm just gonna put it here and cook it with the sauce on top, So it's gonna be just cooking in the sauce, it's like a stew. La naranja pero no solo la naranja. Por lo menos dos trocitos. Sí. Okay, so the fish is ready. Now that Amaya is busy, I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna blend this. Okay, we pass it through a colander. I'll put it on the colander because, for me it's nicer to don't have the, but you can leave it just like that. And we're gonna just do it like this, but usually in Spain, they put peas on the sauce, at the end as a garnish. They put, some people they put roasted pepper, a little bit also. They put hard-boiled eggs. Well, now at the end is, you know, as is your. Sí, ya lo he dicho. Peace. Lo creía que estaba diciendo paz. She's like, tell them that you can put also guisantes, which is peace. And I said, what do you think? That I say paz, peace? You know, I say peace. It's alright. Exactly. Peace in Spain also is something else also, you know? If you say peace in Spain, it's to go and do pee-pee, you know? Also, so I mean, it's a whole, you know, languages are. Yeah. Sí, pobrecita esa. It's antes. It's alright. Love you. Okay. Done with this. So you can do this, put it on the oven. Or we want to just improvise. You've been doing street food too, huh? I'm gonna cover a little bit. I mean, it's nice and challenging to be cooking here because at the end, somehow, chefs, you know, and probably all the chefs that are here, we sometimes cook in, or you go to do a catering, or you go and do some certain things, but they say, yeah, we have plenty of everything. You know, recently I have a catering. We have a huge kitchen. And yeah, it was right. They have a huge kitchen with one microwave. That's all. So, you know, at the end, we did 120 covers with one microwave. It was nice. You know, I mean, of course, it wasn't the same as if you cook in a regular kitchen, but, you know, that way you sometimes find things that. Like for instance, if you ever try, I mean, maybe it's not very typical here in India, but since we love garlic, we do garlic chips. Okay, we really chop finely, fine slices of garlic, and we discover that it's better to deep fry in the microwave, just cover them up with some oil, and put it one and a half minutes, than to put the pan, put the oil, because at the end it gets burned too much. You know? So use the oven for that thing. So you know, at the end it's nice to find different ways of. Okay. So like I said, this is just to get a feeling of what you can do. Probably this is the most oldest way to cook a fish in Spain, you know, in sauce. You know, like everybody knows what salsa verde is. So. In the meantime, we already set up the dessert. I don't know. We have plenty. Oh, okay. So let's see. Oh, everybody's seeing. Okay, so we're gonna let's set up here a little bit. Because everybody wants to go home and all that. So we start doing this. In the meantime, while we're cooking this, we were supposed to do another dessert, but since I keep talking and talking, we are just gonna do a very simple dessert, which is orange walnuts, and olive oil. Simple. This says one more time that in Spain we do love olive oil. We do everything with olive oil. In fact, now the most modern cuisine in Spain, they're doing olive oil jelly, olive oil candy, gelato. They're doing tons of things with olive oil. So, this is something.
My favorite is olive oil and rosemary gelato. I really like it.
Olive oil and
Rosemary.
rosemary gelato. Oh yeah, that's good. One thing that we also use, and I recommend you to try it, if you ever had a chocolate ice cream, just put a tiny bit of olive oil, extra virgin, and a drizzle of salt. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. You can put sea salt a little bit, you can put Maldon salt. Okay, thank you for coming. Nice to meet you. Okay, so just a little bit. The salt helps your palate to taste even better the sweetness. Just a little bit. That contrast between sweet and salty in your mouth is natural. But like I said, you put a toast. A little bit of, since I'm not doing 2 desserts, I give you a tip. A little bit of chocolate ice cream, a tiny bit of olive oil, and salt.
You really
Out of
very
this
good
world.
dark chocolate is with the salt in it. And someone sent me some one time, the best chocolate, with a little bit of salt.
Yeah, or if you, I don't know if you guys have here corn nuts. Corn nuts, you do? Corn nuts. The corn, the grain, that roasted? No? Okay. Well, that also with chocolate, or pine nuts, salty with chocolate. I think that those contrasts. Potato chips. If you dip it in chocolate, it might sound nasty, but it's really good. That combination. But I recommend you, it's easy to get a chocolate gelato or ice cream and put a little bit of olive oil. I was burning my butt, by the way. It's nicer if you have the fish with the skin on, at least for cooking. At least for cooking. If you don't want to eat it, but skin on is always nice.